Hey, what's up, YouTube? Edwin here, the Comic Jabroni, coming at you with another local comic shop pickups video. I believe this is number 6, might be number 5, but long-running tradition of me just showing off kind of what I picked up. Today's the 3rd of May. Yesterday, as you know, was New Comic Book Wednesday, so I went by my local comic shop here that's about 5 minutes down the street from my house, as I always do right as they open at 10, and I picked up a few books. So thanks for watching, for subscribing, hitting that like button, and I'll tell you at the end. But let's go ahead and start off with the independent books like I usually do. And the only independent book that I picked up this week was this Death and Glory #1. This is a Rick Remender, I believe that's how you say his name. A brand new series from Rick Remender. I read it here a few minutes ago, maybe about 20-30 minutes ago. I don't usually get a chance to read all my books on Wednesday, so I definitely wanted to give this a try, because the last series that Rick Remender came out with was that Seven to Eternity, which kind of blew up. It kind of did really well. So I knew that with Death and Glory, I wanted to pick it up, give it a chance. It's okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, first book, I would give it a 6 out of 10. It's okay. If you get a chance to go to your local comic shop and pick it up, I would definitely suggest getting it because of how well that first series that he did, that Seven to Eternity. So if Death and Glory, gets as hot as that one did, this is definitely at a $3 or $2.99, $3.99. It's definitely worth the pickup. So I only picked up one independent book this week, and I only picked up one Marvel book. But when you see this cover, you're gonna know exactly why I had to get it. But this is this is Captain America 701, but it is the variant. It's the Deadpool variant. It's such a crazy cover, man. Got Deadpool right here on the cover, him holding up a shield, but it's his Deadpool, kind of the Deadpool symbol with the star. You got some unicorns and some of these chimichangas down here in the bottom. I read it. I had that. I picked up Captain America 700, and it was pretty good. And then this one, I just don't really know where they're going with it. Kind of showing a future where the Captain America serum that was used on him is now kind of being mass produced, but not as a super soldier serum, but kind of like a vaccine would. Everybody gets inoculated with this vaccine, and it just makes them live longer, have healthier lives. There's a little twist at the end. Don't want to spoil that for you, but it's okay. I may or may not keep going on with the series, but I knew I had to have this cover, and it's gonna be a hot cover. Deadpool is always a hot cover to get, and him with the Captain America twist, that's an awesome pickup. So that's Captain America 701. So on to the DC. DC was what I picked up a lot of this week, and I'm gonna wait to show you my favorite cover till the end. But I picked up this Cyborg #22, this variant cover. It's a first appearance of a new villain. This Mike and X. Not a Cyborg guy. I don't usually pick up Cyborg, but I knew it was the first appearance of a villain. Villains are hit or miss on their first appearances. Not all of them. Not all first appearances of villains are going to be the Joker or be the Penguin. Batman villains are way different, or Spider-Man villains are way different than usually other villains are in other books. But first appearance, a cheap book to pick up. There was only one left at my local comic shop, so I definitely pulled that. Since I was the first person in the store, definitely knew, let me pick it up, because Cyborg hasn't been a big print run. Usually every month when Cyborg comes out, they've been maybe in the 20,000 to 25,000 range, as compared to a Batman book or a Spider-Man book that are in the 100,000 to 200,000. So it's gonna be a rarer book to find, a harder book to find. Not rare, but it'll be a harder book to find. So anyways, that's Cyborg #22. Next book I picked up is this Bombshells United number 17. Again, not a book that I pick up on a regular basis. I do have the first issue, which was a Harley Quinn variant, which anything with Harley you want to pick up. So I definitely had to pick this one up because it's got the Joker on the cover, and I'm a Joker fan. I'm a Batman and I'm a Joker fan. Any cover that has the Joker on it, gotta snatch it up. Love those Joker covers. Didn't read it, but again, Joker cover, gotta get it. And here's another Joker. This is Harley Quinn, Harley Loves Joker, number 1. This is just the regular cover. They did have both covers, but this is just a two-issue miniseries. This is number 1 in the 2-issue miniseries. It's got Joker, it's got Harley. They did have the variant as well, but I like this one more. This one kind of reminds me of the old Batman animated series from back in the 90s. So I'm not a huge fan of Harley Quinn as far as these go, because I think they try to make her too much of a comedy. The comedy shtick, it's just too much for me. I like Harley when she's crazy and she's just trying to kill Batman, and she'll do anything for Joker, and this is what I'm seeing in this issue. I don't pick up a lot of Harley Quinn issues, but again, I'm a fan of Joker. I love Joker, and I love the chaos that he brings, so I definitely had to pick up this issue. Next one I got was this Deathstroke 31. This is the variant cover. This is part 2 of 6 in the storyline where Damian Wayne may or may not be Deathstroke's son. Still haven't figured that out yet. I read it. It's pretty good. It goes off into 2 or 3 different storylines where things are going on, and they got Deathstroke, on this plane that's going down. Then you got Batman figuring out what's going on. So it's pretty good. I'll keep it going. I love this variant cover. Not a huge fan of Deathstroke, which I just, if you saw my last video, I did just acquire his first appearance, Deathstroke's first appearance. But I dig this Batman cover. I dig Batman there looking off like a badass. So on to my big pickups, and actually one was free and then one it was not free. Oh, actually no, before that I got one more for you. This Batman 46, this is the variant. That's that variant cover right there, Batman and Catwoman. This is a continuation of the Booster Gold storyline, where Booster goes off into an alternate universe, kind of, where Batman's parents were saved. They did not die, and the whole world is nuts. So Booster goes off into this universe to try to fix the timeline, because Catwoman and Batman are supposed to be married here very soon, and because of this timeline, they're not going to get married. So I'm not a fan of these alternate realities trying to fix the reality of what I read. But I dig Batman. I dig this cover. So definitely had to have it, put it into my personal collection. So that's Batman 46. And if you're not tracking, if you're not aware, Batman and Catwoman are supposed to be married, and in these issues, they kind of give you a rundown of what's going to be going on with these next few issues. So they should be married in issue 50. So if you don't go pick up comics every Wednesday, make sure, I think it's in July, Batman issue 50 is definitely one that you want to get, because that's the marriage, that's the wedding issue. Before that, they've got a list of other issues that are going to be coming out that are going to play into that issue 50. But definitely Batman issue 50 is one that you're going to want to get. So this free book that I got, which is a 25-cent book, but my local comic shop was giving it away for free, is this DC Nation number 0. This is just the regular cover, but it does have the Heroes and Fantasies. That's my local comic shop, Heroes and Fantasies. Does have their little logo on there. This has three different stories in there that kind of sets up like what's going to happen now within DC. I read it. The first story is, I'm not gonna say it's amazing, but it shows you the kind of chaos that Joker brings. He's in a man's house waiting for his invitation for the Batman Catwoman wedding. And it's just some random house on a random day, and the gentleman does not understand why Batman would send it to him. And Joker is adamant that his invitation will be sent. It's a free book, guys. Well, even at 25 cents, it's worth the pickup. But most comic shops were giving it away for free because they ordered so many of them. I mean, they probably ordered in the millions. Well, not your local comic shop, but there was probably millions of these made, and your local comic shop probably ordered close to 50,000 range. Honestly, man, it's so many of these. So definitely had to grab one. Pick it up just for that Joker story. He tells this joke in there that I told to my wife last night, and she didn't understand it at first, and I kind of had to tell her the punchline. But read it, you'll laugh. I kind of gave a chuckle. So the book that I wanted to wait until the very end to show you is that same DC Nation #0, but this is the variant. That is the DC Nation 0 1 and 250 variant. This one's got Joker as the priest at Batman and Catwoman's wedding. Dig this cover, and like I told you, I dig the stories that were in there, kind of sets everything up. But when I saw this, I almost didn't want to pick it up, but I remember that there's been books in the past with Joker and Batman variants that have gone up in price. Now, am I saying that this one's gonna go up in price? Maybe, maybe not, but I love Joker, I love Batman, I love the covers where them two are together, and I definitely love the covers where it shows Batman kind of in that Joker hysterical look, all right? And now this one's got Catwoman in the same look. So I definitely had to pick this one up. They had a few of them. I kind of went through and I picked the best one, but definitely had to get this one in 250. So anyways, guys, that's been my local comic shop pickups video for the week. I definitely got a lot of DC this week, as I usually do. I love Marvel and I love DC, but lately DC has kind of been pushing out the better books, better stories, better covers. Although that Captain America cover for this week is kind of incredible with Deadpool. Deadpool mania has been running wild these past few years. So thanks for watching, guys. Definitely hit subscribe. If this is the first time you've watched my videos, hit subscribe. I'm going to be dropping videos maybe 2 a week from now on. I do have another video to drop this week that I'm going to record later on today. But hit subscribe, throw me a like. Hey, throw me a dislike. You didn't like what I was talking about with this video. You didn't like the books. Throw me a dislike. That's fine. And send me a comment. I've been reading every comment that's been posted, and I'll comment back. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.